Hey, everybody. Becky, thank you for being first. Meech in the house, what's up? Nance, hello. Sorry, I'm kind of a mess right now. Literally just walked in the door, so hopefully everything's like working and looks okay. Today I got an interesting topic for you. Somebody brought up in the Discord, and I thought we could chat about it a little bit, since maybe, people who aren't, addicted to internet drama might not have heard this whole story yet, so. Sounds good, looks good. Okay, awesome. That's good to hear. Hopefully I don't have like a bunch of sawdust all over my face, huh? Alright, we're doing good. I think all the lights are on. Okay, we're set. Okay, so today we're talking about a streamer. He does what's called IRL streaming, okay? Which means that you stream live while you walk around in the world, in different places. And some people who do this actually are pretty good. If you're interested in going to another country or something, and maybe you want to check out the vibes and see, how things are there, maybe you check out one of these videos. But this guy, he draws his viewers in by being just the worst person imaginable. Like, he says just terrible things. He does terrible things, and up until now, he has evaded any kind of serious punishment. So we'll talk about some of the things he's done, and what you guys think should happen, because there's some new developments that just came out today. So the guy we're talking about today he calls himself Johnny Somali, okay? And I believe he's been banned off of YouTube and Twitch, and I think he's on Kick now, maybe? One of those ones where the rules, it's kind of lawless over there. Like, there's some normal content, but mostly it's for creators who are kind of, not ad friendly, we'll call it. I'm trying to keep it, PG here, but this guy is absolutely terrible. So, what he did first was, he went to, here I can show you a picture of this dude. So here he is. There's Johnny. So Johnny is currently in quite a bit of trouble, but how he essentially got famous was, he went to, at least the way he got on my radar. I mean, he could have been known on the internet before then, but at least the first I heard of him, he went to Japan. And his brand of humor kind of centers on bothering innocent people in public, which is just garbage content. I mean, especially like service workers. These people did nothing but help you, They're here to serve everyone, and you're out here taking advantage of their kindness. So he would do kind of some of those kind of nuisance style things. But then he started doing this thing where he would get on the subway and start talking. I don't even want the words in the transcript, but he would start talking about the two bombings that happened in Japan, the nuclear variety, and he would mention those cities specifically and say, you know, that maybe suggests that it could happen again, or I don't know, using it to kind of just as a shock factor to anger people of Japan. And he almost got arrested there. Well, he did get detained a couple times, and he got chased away. Crooked Orchids, what's up? Crooked Orchids actually inspired this topic today. We're talking about Johnny Somali, KO. She says, "Oh my God, I strongly dislike this human." You don't even, I mean, those are gentle words. Those are gentle words, gentler than he deserves, potentially. So, he started to have issues in Japan where certain individuals affiliated with a known crime organization were targeting him, and he realized, okay, I need to get out of Japan. He avoided jail time there, but only because he apologized, said he wouldn't do it again, blah, 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 blah. So he would decide after that point that he's going to take his show to South Korea. And, you know, South Korea is a very trusting society, and he kind of takes advantage of their hospitality nearly everywhere he goes. So one of the first things he did was he disrespected what's called a comfort woman statue. And that's if you don't know what that is, it has to do with the Japanese, and it's a dark part of history, you know, like these statues are a solemn reminder of terrible things that happened in the past. And he decides he's going to disrespect the comfort woman statue. And let me see if I can make it so there's no volume. Yeah, okay. So you can see here he's like, you know, dancing in a disrespectful way by this comfort woman statue. And he is claiming that he doesn't know the history of the statue, but even during his initial stream, he's saying stuff about how he's saying stuff about how he knows the significance of it. And he said, "This is really messed up what we're doing if you don't know the significance of this statue." But essentially, these comfort women were forced to be comforting to Japanese soldiers, we'll say. So it was, you know, these statues are a very sensitive topic, and so he did this, you know, just to be his normal inflammatory self. Well, he's also done a bunch of other insane things. So this video right here, he is at a restaurant and just he's pouring ramen like all over the table. This is kind of like a convenience store that also serves food, is what it seems like to me. And he I don't know what it says on the screen, but yeah, so he is just being a nuisance here, makes a big mess, and this woman comes over and yells at him because he's creating a disruption for the other customers. And he's really disrespectful to her and makes like disrespectful gestures to her. And all of this is all on his stream. And another function of his stream is that he carries this speaker around. You can kind of see him holding it in some of the shots. Here's a couple of the other customers. This is one of the employees telling him to clean up his area. And so he is facing... Today he was indicted, I believe, for this incident. And so he is currently facing 5 years based on that video that you just saw there, okay? But that's just the beginning, because once the other streamers in South Korea... Oh, hazardous. Hey, Nance. Oh man, you almost I almost forgot until you reminded me. Let's see if this works.
We're considered a hazardous building. We're considered a hazardous building.
Hopefully you guys can hear those. I got another one too here.
I've been drinking coffee.
So, we got a couple callbacks. If you want any more sound effects,
we're considered a hazardous building.
Please let me know. I love that. I love both of those guys, and I felt like we needed to make them part of every show, you know? So, okay, so sorry for the interruption. I got distracted there, but so this dude is facing 5 years just for the restaurant stuff, okay? We do have sound effects, Becky. It's getting serious over here. So so some other oh no, what happened? Oh, there we go. Okay, so some other streamers heard about what was happening, and they came and started tracking him. They're like looking around, like trying to find his hotel, Angelina, wow, hey, how's it going? Thanks for coming. Appreciate that. Appreciate you joining. We're talking about Johnny Somali today. He's a terrible, terrible person. So all of these people, they start to see, you know, he's in their area. So a couple of them start tracking him, and it becomes like kind of, I think that's what this video is. I think, yes. So they start to, oh man, this was filmed on an actual potato. Okay, oh, this is edited terribly, but you can kind of see what happens here. So he's walking along, and he has a cameraman that is with him. And they're both just equally just terrible, terrible people. Crooked Orchid says he looks like Cisco. Yeah, he does kind of look like not Cisco. Man, I haven't thought of him in a long time. That's funny. Old Cisco. Yeah, I mean, he kind of has the hair, I guess. But this dude is like a little skinny, scrawny guy. Cisco was like ripped, you know? And he certainly wouldn't be disrespecting women like this guy does. I couldn't believe the Joker is doing what he's doing. So small a person he is. Yes. Oh, okay, yes, he's Cisco Light. Okay, yeah. He's the wish.com Cisco. But he's walking down the street unsuspecting, just being his normal obnoxious self with his cameraman, and all of a sudden he gets a little justice. You see that this dude just comes in out of nowhere with like a flying kick and just blasts him. It's great. I wish that the quality of the video was better, but this is, I think, a recording of the stream. Yeah, got him. So he takes off down the road, and basically, I won't keep going because it gets a little, YouTube does not like us to show anything too crazy. But Johnny runs away, absolutely terrified, and so he gets knocked down again, and the guy comes after him again. So then Johnny says, "Oh well, this guy just committed a crime. I'm gonna call the police." So he does. And maybe we got a little bit of that right here. Okay, so this is another guy. He's a popular streamer in South Korea, and he ran up during Johnny's stream and punched him in the face. CB, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you in here. Angelina, I'm really glad you're here. That's great. Hit that subscribe button. We're here every Monday and Friday at 6 o'clock. Yeah, so, this gentleman here, real stand-up guy, also hilarious. Like, I watched some of the translated parts of his stream, and, he agrees with almost all normal humans that this guy is absolute garbage. So he punches him and confronts him on the street. And so Johnny calls the police, and the police come. And this guy, mid arrest. Let's turn the volume back up over there. So mid arrest, this dude is still talking trash to Johnny. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. Check this out.
대한민국에서 앞으로 저렇게 소말리 같은 애들 진짜 처리할 거니까 앞으로 대한민국에서 지랄하지 마. 알겠지? 소말리. 오케이. 소말리. Hey.
Did you see his face right there? Hold on a second. His face looked like justice.
Okay.
Oh, look at him. Oh, caught one right in the mouth, it looks like.
소말리. Hey. YouTube. Hey, you say.
I should also add some important cultural context. It is extremely inappropriate to record others in public in South Korea. So that's an important context detail here. Basically, the other guy is in cuffs because he did punch the guy after all. But he's still talking trash to Johnny the whole time, and I just think it's amazing. Hopefully he didn't get in any actual trouble.
Hey.
They're trying to tell him to stop recording.
Hey.
Because you can't record police.
이름이죠, 그거. 아니에요, 몰라.
Somali, say something. Say. Somali, say. Just say.
Yeah, so he is, I'm fairly certain he's in the middle of getting detained also by the police here at this point.
경찰관 밀치지 마세요.
저 아무것도 안 해요. 얘기하라는 거예요, 제. 할때 되면 하니까 좀 가만히 좀 있어. Somali, say something. Somali, say. Say.
Okay, so yeah, fully got arrested there. That is just wonderful. Oh no. Oh no. Everybody always wants to curse in these videos. I don't understand. So, that's not even the worst of it. He's done other things too, very recently. It's like he's trying to get arrested. And he seems to be under the impression that he has the same rights that he has here in America because he's an American and Americans are friendly with South Korea. I have no idea, but he is wrong, absolutely wrong, and he's about to find out. So the next terrible thing that he did was he used AI to create a deepfake video of himself kissing a popular streamer in South Korea. Tessa, what's up? Thank you for coming. Good to see you in here. But yeah, so he posted, he's facing 7. Hold on, let me click back over here. Did you see when he was telling the women on the street? Yes. So, yeah. He's just generally disrespectful towards women. Just horrible. Says horrible things. And, so, he, so Dexerto has a couple of, things here. So here is a screen grab of when he was playing this fake AI video he made. And this woman is a popular streamer in South Korea, and he used her face to make the video. And then, like, this is another snippet of the video, I believe. And so he faces 7 years in addition to the 5 he faces for the restaurant incident. He faces 7 years for this incident because he disseminated pictures of a person without their permission, which is a huge crime. And also it was, you know, the nature of what the content was is also another huge problem here. So Dexerto reported the woman whose image he used to make the videos originally pressed charges, but she chose to withdraw them. However, South Korea's government can still prosecute him as part of their crackdown on AI content, because that, I guess, is a big issue over there. So, man, just everybody in the chat today, man. I appreciate you all coming. Thank you so much. So, the other thing he did... Where is it? Where is this? Okay, so yeah, this is the guy who found him. He's obviously got a lot more power than old little skinny Johnny, but here's a picture of the justice in case you missed it. He caught a good one to the mouth there, maybe one to the eye as well. But really just people like this make the United States just look so bad on the world stage. So I really hope that he faces justice over there, because he certainly deserves it. Jelly in the chat. What's up, man? We got the whole crew. Awesome. That's so awesome. Everybody's here. Glad to get everyone together. And Scarf Mommy in the chat. Oh my gosh. We're breaking records on this channel. Usually I have like 5 people in here, and that makes me so happy too. So thank you guys so much for coming, and, you know, please looking out for the stream. It is Monday and Fridays at 6 o'clock, in case others don't know. Crooked Orchid says multiple people, streamers, saw him and kept hitting him in public. Yes, they did. And it's so good. It's so good. I just love it. I hope that the guys who targeted him don't get in any trouble. And honestly, I don't think they will. I think the Korean government knows that this guy is no good, and they probably will get an easy sentence. Meech says 7 downloads. Yes, that's right. 7 downloads. CB says, excuse me, is Frank the birthday boy there? Yes, it is Frank's birthday. Oh my gosh. Jelly says, Frank is here waiting to go out. I'm clocking out and headed to the dark park. That's awesome. Big Frank is 11. Well, happy birthday to Frank. Frank is a massive doggy. He's such a good boy. Such a cute boy. I love his little gray beard too. Frank the Tank. That's right. 11 years old, man. That's so awesome. It's so awesome. Jelly says he's now jumping around all excited from birthday wishes. Oh, well, great. Hopefully Frank gets a nice birthday treat, you know, some sort of a cookie toy, dog cookie, or give him a special dinner or something. Definitely give him extra pats on the head for me. Frank is a gentleman and a scholar. That's right, Meech. Massive, handsome boy, says Tess. Yes, absolutely, man. I love a big dog. He is such a good boy. Just every photo that I see of him just looks absolutely iconic. Like, he's so photogenic. I wish I had one here I could pull up. But yeah, anyways, so this guy Johnny is just an absolute terrible person. And he is about to get his. He has officially been indicted. And so on the crime that he's indicted for, he's facing 5 years for the restaurant thing. And on the deep fake, he's facing 7. And that doesn't even include the Comfort Woman video, which is still under investigation by the government, who has now taken his passport. So there's the awesome, there's the guy right here.
I was waiting, bro.
But yeah, so he looks like he is finally gonna get some justice here. If you guys want to see the guy who got arrested for punching him, this is what happens here. He is just, oh yeah, this part might actually be pertinent. He does curse a little bit, but let's let him explain himself here, because he kind of says why he does what he does. Oh, Jelly says he had sausage and eggs for breakfast. Oh, that's awesome. I bet he wolfed that down too. Dogs love eggs, man. Frank trading cards coming your way this holiday. Yes, do it. Big money maker. I'll buy him for sure. Sausage and eggs is such a cool treat for a dog. I bet he was loving that. Eggs and legs. That's right, Nance. Okay, so here's this ingrate explaining himself here a little bit.
So what do you want to talk about? Swing or not? Like, nigga gonna come up to me, bro, why you being racist to other people in other countries? For money.
For clout. I've said it many times. I don't give a fuck. I have no morals. I'm a fucking sociopath. I don't give a fuck. Put this in your next YouTube documentary. I don't give a fuck.
All Korean niggas
Don't worry, I will.
Swing on that nigga right now.
Okay, so this part's interesting. Little foreshadowing for you. That's his excited cameraman saying he was about to swing on him in reference to a guy that they thought was about to give him trouble on the street. He was about to swing on him, you know, because he's so scary, these two tall, skinny boys. But, it's almost like a premonition.
I was waiting for him to swing on Johnny. I was waiting.
He was waiting for him because if he would have swung on Johnny, he would have done what? Check notes. Oh, run away? Oh, okay. Super scary.
We're ready, Reddit, Twitter, come. Hank is here tonight. We're not scared.
We're not scared, he says. We are not scared. I'm a sociopath. I don't care. Pow! It's so good. Look at his friend's face. Look at his face. He's just shocked. Remember, only moments ago he was saying, oh man, I thought he was gonna swing on you. Imagine what I would have done. Well, we don't have to imagine anymore. Now we get to find out how Big Ace is gonna respond if someone swings on his man Johnny.
Go to Johnny's favorite
That's probably copyrighted music, so let's turn that sound off. So yeah, there's the slow-mo. You kind of miss the money shot, but I love the kapow. Yes, Meech, I love the kapow added by the editor. Now, a little bit of Johnny lore for you. We're frozen, I believe, on his cameraman here, who's definitely not doing anything in reaction to what just happened. But the last time he got punched, he has these sounds that play in his chat. Like, if someone sends money to him, these sounds play. And right after he got punched, like the Mario coin sound popped the last time, but that didn't happen this time, unfortunately. But there's always some weird thing happening, and that's part of his like thing he does to disrupt. I didn't mention that. He has a Bluetooth speaker that he carries around. CB says, I think I missed who this dude is. This is Johnny Somali, and he is just what's called an IRL streamer. So he walks around, and his thing is to be annoying and disrespectful to people in foreign countries and take advantage of their kindness. Yes. Meech says the Mario coin sound is always appropriate. Yes. And if I can't play that video because it's like explicitly shows him getting punched, but if you look it up, it's so funny because he gets hit, and before he even hits the ground, the coin sound effect pops. It's so funny. That was, yes, Crooked Orchid. That was when he was in Japan. So, and another thing that's part of his being offensive is that he has like these offensive sounds and clips and songs that will play if you donate a certain amount of money to his stream. So he's walking around and he's saying, oh, sorry, I don't have control over this. It's my stream. It's my stream. I can't control it. Like, he can't turn off the speaker when it's playing some like racist thing or whatever, but yeah, it's just the absolute worst type of person. CB says, good thing he doesn't do this in the USA, because if he did any of this to my old man, he would be deceased. Yes, you know, I think he knows that he can't get away with this stuff in the US, and that's why he goes to trusting societies like Japan and South Korea and tries to do his weird stuff there. Because people generally are gonna ignore him because they don't want to be part of it, and he's not gonna, you know, get beat up or shot or anything like the one guy here, the prank YouTuber or whatever who got shot in the mall. But I mean, that guy, he's right back at it. Get the bear on this dude. That's right. That's right, exactly. So, okay, so I'll hit, there's another, like, you know, some little bit of footage here from the incident. So, so there's his friend with just his mouth gaping open. And then there's the other spot where he gets kicked again. And, where's his cameraman who's supposed to protect him? Just filming. Just filming. CB says this dude seems to be quite the dirtbag. He is. He absolutely is. So, what else? What other clip do they have here? Okay, so here's another person coming up to warn him. There's some other people harassing him here, and he's trying to get away. And then they're all filming him as he's trying to kind of leave this group. And, yeah, so you can imagine he, yeah, so here's all the streamers tracking him. It's so funny. So, basically, like, he can't move, he can't go anywhere in Korea without just getting, Jelly says, I love seeing people find out. Oh my god, don't you ever. Oh, I love it. Just, it's justice. I love it. But he might get some actual justice here. Oh, here he is stumbling. Police protecting him again. Yeah, he's looking at a good 12 years, and that's not even including the incident with the statue. So I don't know what they're gonna do, but he's definitely gonna get some time, and I hope he gets a lot, because he definitely deserves it. So, if you guys want to see some more information, Fafo, that's right, Meech. If you want to see a little bit more of a breakdown of kind of the most recent happenings, this channel called 15 Minutes of Shame has done a nice little breakdown of what happened. But essentially, it shows how he was indicted for obstruction of business at the convenience store ramen restaurant, and that the prosecution will extend his travel ban until the verdict. He may end up in prison. So, and that is just for the first thing. So they have completely removed his passport, and he is not allowed to leave. So, like, there was a Discord call where he got on with a few of his, like, mods or something and was trying to figure out, you know, his next move. And one guy's telling him, oh, you got to get out of there. You got to take a train over to Busan and try and fly out of the country, because if he tries to leave from Seoul, he'll get caught. But it was too late. As soon as he left the hotel, the police found him, and they took his passport away. So, he's been featured in a lot of media there. Here's, again, this is kind of a clip from his apology, where he insincerely says, you know, how sorry he was for the for the incident with the Comfort Woman statue. I'll let that play for a minute. And again, if you want to see this whole video, this is from the channel 15 Minutes of Shame on YouTube.
When it comes to convictions. So Johnny Somali is pretty much
Are you gonna
screwed.
play the clip?
Now, you might ask yourself, will he your memories? Let me show you this, and then after, we are going to go over a...
Okay, so that was the restaurant incident, but I wanted to hear his kind of apology thing. Yeah, here it is. Because he makes the least sincere apology. Oh my gosh. He makes the least sincere apology of all time. So, if we can get past these, I need to hook this up to my YouTube Premium, apparently. So, let's pause the music.
I mean to hurt your guys' pride this much. You guys are good people. You guys are great people. And for the most part, to all the people of South Korea, I just want to apologize for what I've done, and I really did not mean to hurt your guys' pride this much. You guys are good people. You guys are great people. And for the most part, other than Mr. Navy SEAL here, I've had a great experience.
Mr. Navy SEAL, I believe, is the streamer that I showed you first that attacked him. He actually came to this public apology ceremony
with a lot of the South Korean people, and it was not my intention to really hurt you guys, and I hope you guys can accept my apology. And I'm a young person. I want to grow as a man. I made a mistake, and I think when you make a mistake in life, you need to own up to it.
You need to own up to it, Johnny. Well, you are about to own up to it, my friend. Let's see if he's got anything more to say here.
So I apologize, you guys, and I will no longer talk about your statue or touch it ever again. I hope that I can live in peace here in South Korea, and we could...
He's on a 90-day visa. He's not living in Korea.
Get past the situation and use it as a learning situation, because a lot of people learned about this statue from this situation.
Okay. This is the part that made me mad. He's gonna act like this was a teaching moment to people who didn't know anything about what this statue meant. But it's absolute garbage, because you're going to be... First of all, in the original stream, it's very obvious he knows the significance of the statue. Okay? And, yes, Jelly, he is American. This guy. He's an American, unfortunately. I don't claim him. I don't think anyone here does, but he is an American citizen. And he does not know, he didn't know Japanese when he was streaming in Japan either, so I think he just tries to go to the places where people speak English. But yeah, this part made me so mad, because he is acting like, oh, you know, nobody knows what these statues are, and now I've taught everyone about how important it is. And he's so sensitive, and he's so sorry. It just made me sick that he wants to try and take credit and act like he's actually done something nice here besides be an absolute human piece of garbage.
Hope that I can live in peace here in South Korea, and we could get past the situation and use it as a learning situation, because a lot of people learned about this statue from this situation, bad or good. A lot of people from all over the world found out what this was from my action.
Yeah. You being a complete...
Oh, really, Somali?
Yeah, see, this guy's... He's not gonna let him get away with it either. Again, I appreciate this guy, 15 Minutes of Shame. He's got a nice, succinct little 10-minute video about the most recent happenings, and he also has another video about the stuff that happened before. Oh, looks like he's got like 10 videos. So if you want some lore, if you want to watch this guy get punched another 100 times, check this guy out, 15 Minutes of Shame. He's got a bunch of videos about John. Looks like 8 or 9 videos about Johnny. So Yeah, he is just an absolute wreck. Absolute wreck, this guy. So, yeah, and then this person giving their sentiments about Johnny getting in trouble in Korea down there. But yeah, kind of a downer topic for a Monday, but I just felt like not enough people know what a piece of garbage this guy is, and I think he's gotten away with his antics for too long, and it's all catching up with him. So that's Johnny Somali. So if you guys have any more requests of clips on him, let me know. But we've basically have covered everything. Here is a picture of him at the apology with the guy who knocked him out. And yeah, I don't know. I like to see a good outcome, but I just feel like he's not capable
Okay,
of
I'll say right now,
one.
I want to apologize to the Korean people. Okay, I'll say right now, I want to apologize to the Korean people. I was not aware of the significance of the statue. I was trying to get, you know what I mean? It was just entertainment. Okay, I'll say right
I was not aware of the significance of the statue. It was entertainment for me. I happened along it during my stream, he continues on to say. Absolute trash. Absolute trash. Please stop giving this man money. If you're watching this and you give money to streamer people like this,
you know what I mean? It was just
we can't reward the Jack Doherty and Johnny Somalis of the world. Because if we continue to reward this behavior, more people will do it. And this has just become a disease of streaming content. And really, it's not a problem on YouTube because YouTube has a lot of rules. I might actually get in trouble for playing the clips and even just talking about the things that he says. And he, KO says, the guys that hit him, the one guy was put in a nice hotel. They were streamers, which it's crazy in Korea. Streamers were able to find him easily. Yes. So that's what they started doing. They started watching his stream and finding him in real life and just going to wherever he is and surrounding him. So he got bullied incessantly for that. So I think he's stuck in his hotel now, I guess, until the trial happens, because that'd be the only place that he would be safe. Jelly says that's where we went wrong, is rewarding the ignorant. Yes, exactly. Like, what? Some of the people, when they're donating money to this guy, they're trying to make these sounds play that will make him look bad in public or whatever. But if you're giving money to someone like that and supporting them, it really, you got to think about your own character and how, how it would be different if the victims of his shenanigans were someone that you care about. And I feel like a lot of young people, which I would imagine most of the people following him are probably 10 or 12 years old. That's the level of humor he has, certainly. So I just feel like if we stop rewarding these people and stop, allowing someone like Jack Doherty to have 5 Lamborghinis, we could really move forward as a society. Oh, thanks, Jelly. I'm trying to look at the camera It's really hard. I'm trying to move everything and keep going with chat, and plus I like talk with my hands and I'm like moving all around, so it's a lot of things to think about. But CB says there are plenty of YouTube streamers that people should not be supporting because they are yeah, I mean, you know, there's all kinds of content on here. That is for certain. I just I think we need to stop endorsing people like this, because it's only going to be worse for our society, because then all of these kids who are growing up thinking that being a YouTuber is the key to success and it's the best career in the world, and then they become YouTubers and they want to be like their friend Jack Doherty and Johnny Somali and just be an absolute nuisance in public. And at least Johnny, you know, keeps it non-violent, unlike some other people who are kind of in this genre, I guess. But Meech says, my kids don't watch streamers, but if they did and I caught them watching this, it's an immediate iPad in the garbage. That's right. iPad in the garbage. Right where Johnny belongs. CV says, not the iPad in the garbage. That's right. In the garbage. Meech says Johnny is like Beetlejuice, don't say garbage 3 times. Is that his call? Is that how we get Johnny from Mansfield to show up? We say garbage 3 times. We need to get that in here. I got another call for the...
We're considered a hazardous building. We're considered a hazardous building.
Oh my gosh, yes. So, yeah, you know, trying to bring it back around. This guy just, hopefully these kind of people get their comeuppance, because we just can't be, as a society, rewarding this type of behavior, and it's gotta, we gotta shift the meta. You know, hopefully people will start to care about more kind of genuine content that, you know, maybe has some sort of value besides just being disrespectful. So, I think that's all I got for you tonight, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Drew's Extras. See if I missed anything else here in the chat. Nance says iPad in the garbage is hazardous. Yes. Dispose of your electronics properly, people. We got guys like Johnny out here, and he doesn't deserve his job to be any harder than it already is. So, but yes, thank you guys for joining. Appreciate you coming and watching me again, and we'll have some fun stuff ready for Friday. And I hope y'all have a great week, and don't work too hard. Becky, thank you so much for being first again. I appreciate that, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, peace.